Yo, what's up, guys? This is me, Rahul, back here again with another video, and you are watching Swag Tech. So, in your next video, you are going to be learning about data types and types of data basically. So, before understanding data type, going deep into data types and types of data types, everything else, you need to understand how your memory works or how this data is stored in your memory. So to understand that, you need to understand about the memory, right? So let's consider you have 1 GB of memory in your computer or in your whatever it is. So in your 1 gigabyte, basically 1 GB is gigabyte. So 1 gigabyte contains 1000 megabytes, that is 1000 MB, and 1 megabytes contains 1000 kilobytes, and 1 kilobyte contains 1000 bytes, and 1 byte contains 8 bits. Okay, so the smallest unit in your memory, that is the smallest point, smallest units where you can store any data, that is your bit, right? So in your memory, in 1 bit you can store only 10 or 11. Okay, basically you can store only 0 or a 1, right, in your 1 bit. So to store a large number, in the memory uses the binary system, that is consisting only of two numbers, 0 and 1. It stores the whole number, okay, the whole thing or the whole data or whatever it is, the character or a string or a letter or an image or whatever it is. It's just stored in form of binary in when you dive in deep. Okay, so in 1 bit you can store a 0 or a 1. Okay, so that means there are two possible cases in 1 bit, right? So in case you have 2 bits of space in your memory, so 2 bits can contain 2 to the power 2, that is 2 square, that is 4 numbers. That is 0 0 0 1 1 0 and 1 1. If you have 3 bits, then you can store 2 cube numbers, that is 2 to the power 2 cube, that is 8 numbers. Okay, that means like 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 0, then this is like 1 1 1 and stuffs like that. Okay, so you can store like 8 numbers in it, that is 0 from starting from 0 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. And in this way you can, if you have n number of bits, then you can store 2 to the power n number of bit. But so if you have a byte, that is you have 8 bits, right? Now you will say that in 8 bit you can store 2 to the power 8 2 to the power 8 numbers or 2 to the power 8 binary characters, by binary numbers. But this doesn't happen. Let's consider you have 8 bits, so let's consider this as slot. Okay, so basically when you have 8 slots, the first slot or the first bit is taken for sign declaration. So whether this will be a negative integer or a positive number or whatever it is, so you will have the first bit for sign declaration, that is 1 for negative and 0 for positive number. Okay, and the rest for 0 1 0 1 for any number declaration. So the first slot is taken for, so in case of that, the rest slots are taken for number declaration. So you can store 2 to the power 7 numbers, right? It is 2 to the power 7, that is 128 numbers. So and first slot is taken for sign declaration, that is the first bit is taken for sign declaration. So there it can be negative or positive. That means you can store from minus 128 to plus 28 plus 128 numbers in case of a byte. So that's a large amount of numbers. So you can understand the thing, when you will be understanding data types, about data types, you will find that in case of certain data types you will have certain amount of memory space taken. In case of long, you have 8 bytes, that is it takes 8 bytes of memory. So 8 bytes of memory, that means it is a large number, that is 8 bytes means 64 bits. You have 2 to the power 64 amount of numbers, that is it is a large amount of numbers, right? So you will understand that later on in the classes. And today my job was to make you understand about the binary system, and I hope that you have understood how the memory stores certain characters or numbers or whatever it is in binary form, and how your memory actually works. So that was all for today, that was all for now, and I hope that you have enjoyed this video. And if you did, then make sure you give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for such videos. Next class will be on data types. Thank you. Bye. Peace.